This is CNN Breaking News.
And welcome to Newsroom. Good to have you. I'm Victor Blackwell.
And I'm Allison Camerata. Any moment now, the House will begin debate and later vote on whether to hold Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress. The former Trump White House chief of staff failed to appear for a deposition with lawmakers investigating the January 6th insurrection. The full House will decide if he should be referred to the Department of Justice on criminal charges. He would be the first White House chief of staff to face criminal charges since Watergate.
Now, the Select Committee laid out why they want to speak with Meadows. They released text messages that were sent to him during and after the attack on the Capitol. The texts included distressed, frantic pleas from Fox TV hosts, Trump's son, Don Jr., and some lawmakers. Their names have not yet been released. CNN congressional correspondent Ryan Nobles is live on Capitol Hill. So, Ryan, the House vote in favor of Steve Bannon's contempt charge. We saw that vote with just a couple of Republicans on board. What are we expecting for Meadows today?
You know, it should play out in a very similar fashion, Victor. House Republicans are recommending to their members not to vote in favor of this criminal contempt referral. They're not officially whipping it, but that's the leadership's message to their members. But we do expect at least two Republicans, right? Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, who are members of the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th insurrection, to vote in favor of this contempt resolution. And it should pass relatively easily because all Democrats will likely support it. And that's because the committee believes it is very important that Meadows come before them and answer questions specifically about all of this information that he has voluntarily handed over to the committee. 6,000 documents, 9,000 pages of information, including texts that Meadows received and sent on January 6th. Liz Cheney, a member of the committee, she read some of those texts this morning.
Here are a few others from Republican members. Quote, "It is really bad up here on the Hill." Another one, "The president needs to stop this ASAP." Another one, "Fix this now."
Now, the question, of course, is now that they've taken this step, it makes it that much more difficult to get any of this information out of Mark Meadows because it will now be in the hands of the Department of Justice. Meadows has appeared on a few right-wing media outlets over the past 24 hours. He remains defiant, Victor and Allison, so there seems to be no opportunity or no hope that he will come forward at the last minute and agree to sit down and talk to the committee, meaning this contempt vote will move forward.
Okay, so in addition to all of that with the contempt vote, they're still doing their work. Who did they meet with today?
Yeah, that's right, Allison. You know, the committee tries to downplay the fact that they've had three pretty prominent people that they've subpoenaed completely ignore or be somewhat defiant to their request of the subpoena, but they still have interviewed more than 300 people. And we saw people coming through today who have key information about what happened on January 6th. Among them, Dustin Stockton. He was one of the key rally organizers. He's been cooperating with the committee. And Keith Kellogg, this is a very important figure. This is former Vice President Mike Pence's national security advisor. Kellogg was in the White House on January 6th. The committee believes that he has direct information about how the former president and his staff acted and responded to the events on January 6th. He's behind closed doors with the committee right now. So the committee believes even if they don't get this information from people like Mark Meadows, Steve Bannon, and others, they can get it in other places and still get to the bottom of what happened here on January 6th. Victor and Allison.
Okay, really interesting. Ryan Nobles, thank you for the update.